I'm Michael Schmidt. I teach science and geography. I'm also part of the Year 9 Impact program. So I'm largely working with Years 7, 8 and 9, but more involved with the Year 9s. I think a bit of team bonding, as well as we've done a few scavenger hunts of our own, but just something that's a bit more engaging and also just sort of gets them working, collaborating as a team, because that teamwork is a big part of the Year 9 program that we're trying to work on. Certainly a lot more engaged than in my science class. A lot more collaborative and very much on task compared to when they're sort of sitting there doing their normal work in class. Yeah, the students seem to be really engaged. I was working with one of the groups for a bit of the time and they seemed to really enjoy it. There was a bit of downtime where they were trying to solve the problems, but they were always actively working towards it and trying to sort of predict ahead what the answers might be before we actually got there. So they very clearly enjoyed it. I think just having our group sort of in the position that it was in, and then seeing the other groups that were competing against us, and just sort of the reactions between them, as some groups were maybe trying to skip ahead and then realizing that they couldn't, and therefore having to double back. And so sort of a lot of students found that very funny who were on the right step, and so that was very entertaining to watch. Yeah. It's very different. So a lot of the things we've done have been more focused on sort of having guest speakers to learn about sort of different social issues and things like that, whereas this, I guess, could be put in more of a fun category compared to some of those. So a lot more interactive, maybe not as sort of educational in the traditional sense, outside of navigation, but yeah, it was really good, just quite different. I think for any year level that has some sort of city program, it could be really good because it does get the kids accustomed to navigating, but also learning some of the key locations in the city. So yeah.